Welcome back to another episode of Why That's Funny podcast. I'm Andrew Ginsberg, and I'm joined today by everybody's favorite travel agent, John Murphy. Hey, what's up, John? Look at you, huh?
I'm John Murphy. I'm not even Captain John anymore.
Yeah, that's right, Captain John. Sorry, my bad. Got the wine glass full, as always. Standard, classic.
Always full.
You know what they say about this guy? He's always drinking wine. Nice hat. Like that,
hat.
the beer hat, nice.
Eric, I'm happy that you got that box, and we have 2 more coming out. Listen, if you want this box, it's a hot box.
It's a hot box.
Hot box.
John's referring to the John box, in case anybody's wondering what the hell he's talking about immediately. He's talking about his captain's box, where he sends out a picture of himself signed and a picture of us and some merchandise
and shit from my kids' room.
I actually have been enjoying my new Why That's Funny coffee mug. Let me show the.
Oh yeah, give him a shine.
I've been showing it. Every morning I wake up and I drink my coffee out of this mug. It's thank you very much, John. I got this this is what's coming to you in the John box.
The guy Coke from work was like, yo, you should just drink wine out of that mug the entire episode. But when he said it to me, I thought he meant like I should drink wine out of it and then send it to somebody. not cleaned out.
If you want a copy of John's discarded used wine
you
mug,
want my DNA?
Let's start the show.
You are listening to Why That's Funny, a podcast that enlightens you on everyday things. Starring Andrew Ginsberg and Captain John.
You know what's funny? Because we're coming up on our... Oh, did we talk about this in the podcast a couple weeks ago where I was like, we're coming up on our 20-year high school reunion?
Yes, a little bit. We had John. I told you it was coming up and you were like, holy fucking shit, that sucks.
Yeah, we're coming up... Because it's coming up, right? Next year's...
Yeah, people on Facebook are like trying to organize something.
Are you going to go?
We should go.
Yeah, we should go together.
I think we should go.
We should wear top hats like Dumb and Dumber costumes and go together.
I think we should go.
Well, we'd be the only ones there, like from our... like people we knew. It would just be us and like a bunch of jocks and stuff.
Yeah. I think we should go.
Retarded kids.
I think it would be funny. I think it would be... Jesus Christ.
No offense.
Yeah, to the retarded people listening to our podcast. No offense. But I think we should go. I think it would be funny.
Yeah, we should go. We should do Molly and go. We should wear suits, do Molly, and go.
Last time I heard someone do Molly at an event for school was Mills.
That's where I got that from. Yeah. That was at prom.
And we all screamed, let him run. Let him run.
He tore off his shirt during Born to Run.
And he had Born to Run.
And he was on Molly at the prom. And then he had a tattooed Born to Run across his chest.
And they were kicking him out. And we all just started chanting, let him run.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Also remember about prom was that I was dating a girl back then in high school, and she wanted to go. Remember, everybody went to like the shore after prom, and people got hotel rooms? Wildwood.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we all went down there, and I remember she wanted to have like a nice, prom weekend by the beach, and I just got blacked out with you guys and slept face down on the boardwalk.
Yeah. The only thing you do in prom, you fuck, you drink, you fuck, you drink. That's it. There's nothing else to do during prom.
Okay.
Most people lose their virginity during prom.
Do they really?
Yeah, I mean, I lost it before that.
Oh, okay. You don't have to flex, dude. I lost it a little bit before that.
Yeah, flexy.
I lost it a little bit before that. That's nice, dude.
No, I was with the same girl I went to prom with. Like, there was no like cool thing. Yeah,
that's not cool at all.
Yeah,
that's not cool at all. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm saving myself for marriage.
When you went. Can you let everybody know about the reason why that the first time that your ex that you went to prom with met me, your long-term relationship, why pretty much you and her had to break up because you met me? It happened in a Taco Bell, if you don't remember.
Yeah, the way you phrased that was confusing, but I think I understood. I think you said, do I remember the first time when I was with my high school girlfriend, we met you?
Yes.
And
she met me. I
already knew you. Yeah, we were in Taco Bell, and you came out of the bathroom and said, I just shit my pants, right? Was it? Yeah. And I had to wipe my ass with
my sock.
With my socks.
Yeah. And then she yelled at you. She afterwards, she got mad at you. She's like, "We're never hanging out with that guy again."
And I was like, "That's John Murphy, you crazy idiot."
And you're like, "Nah, this guy rules." This guy. Like, I'm not that guy.
You don't even need toilet paper. At Taco Bell. He didn't even finish his. And then he went and finished his chalupa after that.
Yeah.
And he didn't wash his hands. Yeah. I love this guy. This is an awesome guy. I don't want to be with you. Anybody that doesn't want to be around John, you make me sick. Get out of here. Get out of my life. I'm sick of you.
Still to this day, my favorite day when I met you, like when we were like hanging out, like Hogan was like, "Yo, hang out with this guy. I promise he's cool, blah, blah. I know he's from the other side of town. I know he's from Sandburg.
Yeah.
Just chill.
I know he likes dark chocolate.
Yeah. So, like, I hang out with you, and you pull up, and I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, where'd you get this car? It was the most beautiful car.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah.
Great car.
You're like, yeah, dude, I got it for free. I'm like, what retard
What stupid
gave you this fucking car? And like, yeah, my grandfather, he died like a couple days ago. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That was it. It was the start to a beautiful friendship.
That was how we met. Well, my grandfather had died in 2005. Yeah. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
So I inherited a brand new Mercury Grand Marquis. That was back.
So
it was
nice.
this big, nice car.
2005, brand new, beautiful.
It was a really nice car, and I loved that car. Fucking,
car was great.
My dad gave it to Obama. I love that car.
Cash for Clunkers.
Cash for Clunkers program.
Clunk it up.
But I had crashed it like 40 times during that time.
Yeah.
But I
was drunk a lot.
I love that car so much, and the best part about that car was it looked like a cop car.
Yeah.
And I used to back in the early days of Sirius radio. I was an early adopter of Sirius. I had Sirius in like 2006. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, you were a serious guy.
I got satellite radio when it came out. I was like, I'm getting that. I got it. It was like $10 a month or something.
You didn't have an iPod adapter. I got
right.
It.
It had a big blue light that used to shine in the car. So at night it would look like a cop car. And I remember we used to pull people over. I would pull up behind people with the blue light, and then they would like pull over because I'd be like right up their ass, and then we pull up next to me like, don't break the law, bro. Like, all drunk. So awesome.
We're drunk. We're told that not to break the law.
That car was incredible, dude. And the night when my dad told me that I had to give it away to Cash for Clunkers, because he was like, listen, like you don't need a car no more because you're moving away, whatever. He's like, we're gonna give the car to the Obama program. We're gonna get the cash for it. I crashed it like 40 times. It was all dented and stuff like that. And I said, okay. And then we went to Nick's garage, and me and like 50 kids crammed in the car and smoked blunts with the windows up for like 2 hours straight in the car. And my dad had to return it like that, like reeking of blunts.
It's the last one. We gotta smoke it out, guys.
And I was like, I was getting high just from being in the car. I went in the car to drive around the next morning. I was high. High just from sitting there. The hell'd you do? I was like, all right, take it easy.
Hey, have you ever given your dad edibles yet?
Nah, I think I'm going too soon.
You really got it,
I think
man.
it's time.
It's time.
He's always talking about how he's old and at the end of his life and stuff like that. So I'm like, I think I might want to cheer him up with some THC Camino sours. Because he's every time I talk to him, I'm like, hey, Dad, how you doing? He's like, hey, I'm at the end. It's it's not easy getting older.
Just bring up my father to your dad, dude.
Tell him what.
Because the guy beats everything. He had cirrhosis of liver.
Have you heard of John Murphy the 3?
Yeah.
He beat it all.
He got a liver transplant. The other day he texted me, dude, he goes, I can't. He was like, hey, I want to see John on Thursday. I'm like, all right, yeah. Text me on Thursday in the morning. He's like, can't come.
Yeah.
Kidney function's not good in the hospital. So I call him like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
He's like, the kidneys took a shot. I'm like, are you like getting like, what's going on? So I'm like, give me Diane, his girlfriend. I'm like, give me your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on there? And she's like, I don't know, his kidney, liver. He's like, tell him it's not a problem. We're going to be there. We're going to see the kid. I'm like, just keep him in the hospital, please.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking see this
He's
kid.
tearing wires off him. He's like, I don't need to be here.
Yeah, I got to be here.
They could just stick a new one in. Put me on the transplant list. I want a new one. I don't want to fix this one. Give me another one like they did
I
with
need
my
more
liver.
kidneys.
I have 4 kidneys. I need new kidneys. Give me another kidney. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we should call him.
Go ahead, give him a call.
All right, let's see.
You tell him.
I'll tell him he's on the podcast. I ask him if he has to say anything.
Yeah, he'll love it because he, he DMs me all the time. So
does he?
Yeah,
he still?
Well, he always he'll respond with like hearts and like he sends me mad emojis.
Weird like face, like it's his face.
And I don't follow him back or acknowledge it.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
hey,
God.
you're on the podcast. I was wondering if you wanted to say anything to our listeners.
Hey, John.
You're on the podcast. Oh, I'm on it now?
Yeah, right now.
Live, baby.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Ask him what the biggest issue facing Old Bridge is.
Captain, just want to say hello and have a good day to everybody.
Okay.
How's your kidney function? Are you all good?
Kidney function.
Was it got an interpreter with him?
Every time I get up and I stand up now, I'm getting dizzy.
Yeesh.
4 days. I don't know why.
Yeah, so you're going to live another 40 years.
At least. Yeah, at least. As long as I get 5 more, I'll be happy.
All right.
Days?
What are you talking about today?
We're talking about the political standpoint of Iran and Iraq.
No, we want to know what the biggest issues facing Old Bridge are.
Yeah, Ginsburg wants to know what the biggest political issues facing Old Bridge are.
What's the biggest issue in the town right now? Christmas. What do you think about Christmas lights on Guab Road?
There's really nothing facing Old Bridge right now.
Nice. No, it's all good here, huh?
They're screaming about the taxes, but that's all education. It's nothing to do with the town.
Yeah. Well, you got to have taxes.
I only got a couple more months and I'm off the council, so I'll be done with that.
Oh, he's done with the council.
To live, or you mean you're just retiring from politics?
He loves that.
I'll be glad to get off that. That's pretty annoying for me.
Hey, you had a great political career. No one thought that you could do it, but you proved them all wrong. Thanks. The grass is greener now in Old Bridge and the water's clearer. Thank you, buddy.
No problem.
All right, Dal. See you later. All right, bye. Good old check-in with fucking John Murphy. Right
I would do the same thing and call my dad, but it wouldn't go that way.
No.
Like, yeah, I'm starting to notice the passing of time, and every conversation I have with him, I was like, yeah, it's funny about fall, how it kind of reflects how, like, the seasons and life and death and change. I'm starting to realize I'm gonna die. I'm like, all right, well,
dude,
good talking to you, man. You used to be fun. See ya.
Every time he comes over, he's like, hey, I was watching you on the tube.
Yeah.
That's what he calls YouTube. He's like, I was watching you on the tube.
I was on the tube.
He's like, I tell you, that guy that looks like George Washington, man.
He's funny, dude. That guy that I've known my entire life, what's his name? That guy, he's pretty funny, that George Washington looking guy.
I like that. It's Ginsburg. He's like, I knew it was that Jew.
Something like that. That Jewish guy you hung out with. Yeah, he's pretty funny. Yeah.
He reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld.
I minimized Alex Jones for 5 seconds, and then I put on your podcast, and goddamn, that's funny. I love that stuff. At least your dad, he sounds good though. He seems happy. He sounds like he's got an interpreter. That's great.
Yeah, literally an interpreter, dude. Yeah. I won't let him go.
Like he said he wants to know about you're live on the podcast right now.
And he's like, what? I'm on the podcast? Yeah, John, every time I stand up, I shit myself now.
So the crazy thing is, that's kind of sad. Like, my aunt got Alzheimer's at 50, which is nuts. Like my dad's sister.
Alzheimer's, yeah.
So, Alzheimer's. All time sad.
My aunt got Alzheimer's. Well, you won't have to deal with that anymore because they're taking it out of the water.
I'll never have to deal with that because I've been on Adderall since I was 5.
Right, that prevents it.
Completely ruined my brain chemistry.
Right.
I remember everything. Mm-hmm. Like a pea. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Don't take the tetanus vaccine.
So... So the other day he comes over and he's like telling me, he's like, hey, I ever tell you a story about, I'm like, no, and he tells me some old story, and then he starts talking about something that happened like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, Dad, you told me about it. He's like, yeah, it's happening. He's like, I keep telling Diane, his girlfriend, he's like, I keep telling her, one day I'm just not going to know what happened yesterday, but I will remember what happened 15 years ago. I'm like, you remember that big win you had in AC? He's like, God damn.
I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. The only thing I regret in my life is not putting down more money on that initial bet. Could have been rich. You know what my dad does? My parents do this thing I always thought was so funny. They both do it to each other where my mom will go, remember when we saw that movie, where was it? At that old Amboy, she'll say some story. We saw the movie there and then we went to that diner afterward. My dad will just go, that never happened. That never happened.
One of them are just forgetting, dude.
But then she does it to him and be like, remember we went there, we saw that concert? Like, we never saw that. Like, do you guys have no memory of the thing? Like, what are you doing?
You know what's crazy is that, like, my dad's going to be 73, right?
Yeah.
But my mom's going to be 62. Mm-hmm. So my mom's just a normal person. Like, I just have a normal
62 is the new 40.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just talking to my mom, like, it's great. When I talk to my dad, I'm like, oh, my God. Like, man. Like, yeah, I know. And I feel bad.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm going to be like that one day. Mm-hmm. But his girlfriend is also 10 years younger.
Right.
So that was the interpreter.
Right.
So, like, every time he's like, hey, yo, kidney level shitty, liver shitty, I'll be in the hospital. So I immediately call her. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, your dad's having a bad time right now, blah, blah, blah. He keeps yelling at the nurses, saying, like, when they get all these people in here, I need a real person to come down. Give me a doctor. I don't want a fucking nurse. Like, he's just being nuts.
Well, yeah, good for him. Like, when my mom goes to the doctor, I go, Mom, what did they say? And she goes, they said everything is great.
The sausage and the salad.
They said it couldn't be any better.
Keep it up.
Numbers, keep doing whatever you're doing because you are just a picture of health, and more Americans should be like you. You're very, very healthy, and we love how
your mom is the gaslight.
Haven't had one vegetable in 40 years. We think that's a great thing. So that's her. But my dad, because he was never like, it's just weird because he was never, I don't know if you went through this with your parents, but like he was never like deep. Like I was always like deep as like, I'd be like, Dad, I wrote a poem. He'd be like, what are you talking about? Life is golf. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? And now, like every time I talk to him, he's like, I don't know. I'm just reflecting on a lot of guys I knew were gone. Like he's just like, I don't know what he's going. You know what I mean?
What he's going through? He lost his golf friend, Keith.
No, I know. He lost his golf buddy and his brother and a number. But because he's 70, dude. That's a serious number. That's a serious number. Because when you're 70, you got to be thinking any second.
Yeah.
Now I might live another 10, 15 if I'm
gonna think at 60, dude. I'm gonna go. I gotta retire now.
60, but 60's not as old as it was when we were kids.
Now when you're drinking bottles of wine and vaping every day.
But still, like but seriously though, because when my grandfather was like 65.
Yeah.
He was 1,000 years old. I remember when he was alive. Like, I'd be like, I was like 17 when he died.
Yeah.
And when I think about, he was old. Like, he was like an old guy.
Yeah.
But you see 65-year-olds now, they're not like that. I mean, I'm talking gray, old, like wheelchair kind, like, he was like old. Like, I'm like, why are you so old? You're 62. But 62-year-olds aren't like that anymore.
Nah, 62.
But when we were growing
that's
up,
when I have to retire. 62. That's the year.
That's your retirement target year?
Yeah.
Shit.
If I want to get a full pension at 62, but there's no fucking way I'm going to care about that full pension.
Yeah, no
I'm
way.
going at 50.
Biden will wipe that out by then.
Yeah, no. My pension's going to be fine.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't care.
Right.
Like, I'll have a serious conversation with Tara, and who knows with my son and my stepson.
Who knows who my son will be by then.
Yeah, but I'll be like, yo, listen, if we don't have to care about the college, go to trade school, figure out how to be an electrician or plumber.
College, dude. In 5 years, there's not gonna be any more college.
Yeah,
there's not gonna be a plumber. There's not gonna be any more plumbers. You just take a shit on an AI
That's
robot.
the only thing that there is gonna be, though.
Yeah,
IT is done, dude.
done.
IT is
Well,
done.
it's not gonna be done. There's gonna be people that need to be able to control the AI.
Yeah, but like the AI can just do it itself.
It can. It'll be largely autonomous, I think. But there'll still be people that have to
Nah.
generate new AI and further.
Like, dude, your marketing, like you.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
no,
No,
like,
it's not.
there's no way
I'm
you
not
can come
arguing
up with
with
a
you.
cooler idea than what a marketing AI bot can come up with.
Marketing, product, business analyst. Any of these jobs are completely obsolete today, in my opinion. They're already
100%.
obsolete.
It's over.
The thing is that people in these companies, they're all pretending that it's not obsolete so that they could keep their jobs. I remember 2 years ago when I worked at Yahoo, my boss said, "Hey, could you do me can you put together a project that basically shows something we could do during Amazon Prime Day in the app that would make people do more of their shopping in the app and show me the % increase in terms of revenue that new signal or new feature would bring in during." So it's like whether it's like seeing your receipts all in one folder or helping like showing a promo code at a certain place in the app.
Yeah.
I asked, this was like ChatGPT 2. I was like, hey, I just copied and pasted what my boss said, like, make this, and it made it, and I took exactly what it said word for word, sent it back to my boss. He was like, all right, word, thank you. This was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
It's completely obsolete. These types of middle manager business positions, marketing, it's done, dude. Those jobs are fucking
it's
done.
toast.
But we could all get jobs polishing robots. If you get really nice with a washcloth and a piece of, some kind of Windex, you could clean up the robots. You can wash the machines. That's a good job.
But what I'm saying is, this is why you can't have a robot come into my house and figure out what the plumbing issue is. You can't have a robot come in.
I bet you could.
Now, the
What if
Votech.
you get a really nasty robot who loves shit? And he comes like, I heard that somebody got a special present for me. It's like, oh shit, is that Shitmaster 5000?
5,000.
If you're having plumbing issues, make sure you call Shitmaster 5000, the latest AI technology in plumbing. He comes over, he's like, not only am I a plumber, but I love a shit. Because I can't shit myself.
I can't shit.
So I get to.
So I love the shit.
I relish in other people's bodily functions.
But
I'm the Shitmaster 5000.
in real life, though, like the real jobs are just electrician, the HVAC, the plumbing. By the way, any person that comes to me and tells me that they're in the HVAC, they do HVAC, I'm like, you have to be so stupid to get into the worst trade you could possibly get into.
What are you talking about? People are always going to need HVAC, air conditioners.
But like, you got into a trade that when it's hot,
Yeah.
their AC breaks and you have to go into the attic and it's hot. And when it's cold and their heat breaks, you have to go under the basement and it's cold. That is the worst trade you can get into. You're just working.
Why?
Because you're working in the hottest or the coldest elements.
They make good money, though.
You make great money. money.
Yeah.
But so do plumbers and electricians.
Yeah.
You make the same money.
No.
Why are you big? No, you do.
Wait.
Electricians definitely make more than HVAC people.
What do you know about commercial HVAC, asshole? Okay?
Commercial
Now
HVAC
you're
different.
talking some
Now
serious
you're talking
business.
some
You're talking some big buildings.
You're
that they
talking,
need-
you're talking ShopRite at Route 9.
Yeah,
the HVAC there.
Yeah,
That's some HVAC.
you want to make some serious
That
cash.
sushi is
What
nice.
happened if? Yeah, exactly. If the air conditioning goes out in ShopRite on a super ShopRite, you better. That's some big.
Are your
bucks.
parents still coming all the way, or are they too old now?
Dude, my dad told me the funniest story the
oh,
other day.
fuck.
He was like, "Yeah, I went to Ober's the other day because he's like, I had to meet my friend for lunch. He's like, I hadn't been there in a long.
No, wait. Before you get into this, does your dad, when he comes to Oldbridge, text your brother and be like, "Hey, I'm in Oldbridge"?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Does your brother answer?
I always hear it from both sides. Like my dad always goes, I texted your brother, said I'm in Old Bridge, I'm gonna come hang out for a little bit, stop by, and he goes, "Oh, I'm busy." I'm like, "All right, what are you doing?"
Your
And
brother's not busy.
well, he's working. He texted
Nah,
me.
your brother's not
He
busy.
texted him at like 12 in the afternoon. So my brother's like, he texts me while I'm working.
My friend moved into the apartment,
Yeah.
got a Ring camera, texted me the other day and say, "I see Adam Ginsberg running around the neighborhood every day."
No.
He's not busy.
Here's the thing. He is technically busy in that he is technically working. He works from home 3 days a week.
Okay.
But he does take
3 days a week?
Yeah. He,
Not even working 5?
yeah. He
I'll
works
kick
from-
this fucking kid's ass. Where is he?
But he takes a lunch break, and so my dad will text him at like 12 when he goes to Old Bridge. He's like, "Hey, like I'm around. I'm gonna come stop by." But my brother doesn't want him to come in because his house is full of bongs and dabs, and a surprise visit is no
Your
good.
dad doesn't care.
No, and he doesn't even know. He's like, "Oh, you smoke crack? What do I know? I'm 70. What do you see?" Doesn't
He
fucking
doesn't
care.
give a
All right,
fuck.
tell him they're your statues. He doesn't care. But the point is, but then my dad says, "Yeah, he always tells me he's busy." My brother will say, "Dad texts me while I'm working in the middle of the day. It's like I'm coming over. I'm like I'm working," which I understand both sides. Now, I think my brother probably just doesn't want to see him
Of course.
and is using work as an excuse. And on my dad, it's like, I'm like, well, why don't you give him some notice? It is like if you just text me,
Nah.
if you came to New York City,
Nah.
you're like, "Hey, I'm by your apartment," I'd be like, "What are you saying?" And my dad only came to visit me in New York City one time, and he was furious the whole time. He just, as soon as he pulled up, he goes, "I couldn't park anywhere. It took me an hour." And I'm like, "All right." And I said, "Hey, Dad, there's a farmer's market down the street. Why don't you go look? You love produce, right? Go check it out." And then he came back and goes, "Yeah, great suggestion. Farmer's market. Saw an apple. $9 for an apple covered in flies. Great, thanks. Thanks. $9 covered in flies. That's great. Great farmer's market. Good city you live in."
Yeah, but your brother's got to fucking realize that your dad's gonna die in the next 5 years.
Oh, gee, well, I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying,
Based
dude,
on his-
my
based
dad
on-
is too.
Based on his current mental condition, it could
Dude,
be.
no one gets to 80. It's hard.
My grandma's about to turn 103 next week, bro.
Yo.
103.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
You still have a grandparent?
Dude, my grandma Ruth Ginsburg.
Ruth is still alive?
she's still out there.
Oh my god.
you didn't know that?
No.
She's turning 103 next week, dude.
That's fucking cool.
yeah.
That
next
is
week.
so cool.
I call it. This is the biggest problem with my grandma right now is that
That she doesn't know anything because she's 103?
she's still very with it.
103. She's
But,
born
like,
in
her-
2026. Was she born in
1922.
1929?
1922. Think about that. Think about what
crazy,
what happened.
dude.
Wars and
That is fucking
TV
crazy.
being invented and like all kinds of internet.
1922?
Yeah.
Where'd she live? Old Bridge Road.
No, she grew up in Manhattan in Alphabet City.
Oh, just
Yeah.
in the ABCs?
Yeah, the ABC back then. Yeah, that's when all the immigrants were.
So when she went to Old Bridge?
They never came to Old Bridge. My parents didn't grow up in New Jersey. They grew up in Queens.
Oh, so my mom.
Yeah, my parents are from New York.
When
They moved to New Jersey when they felt that they made it.
Yeah.
That was their dream.
Yeah, the
Right,
dream-
like when the dream
always
was like,
move
one
from New
day
York
we're
to
gonna
New
get
Jersey.
jobs and we're gonna get a house in New Jersey
Suburban
and we're gonna
area.
give up on this hellish lifestyle. And then I was like, you know what, Mom and Dad, fuck your dreams. I'm going back.
Yeah.
And they were like, fuck you. We're never coming to visit you. We tried to leave there our whole lives. That's the dynamic.
Yeah, I would never visit my kid if he lived in New
Right,
York.
they hate it. I understand. It's fine. They hate me for living there, the place that they renounced 20 years, 30 years ago.
Your grandma's gonna be 100.
She's gonna be 103, and it's like 3 years ago we had a big party for her 100th, and it's like I'm like, yo, and like I remember at that party,
You're gonna have a big party every year.
no, we can't.
Do.
But
Sooner or later, it's gonna be her
the
last
only
party.
thing that's wrong with her now is that she doesn't remember short term a lot. So
That's what's wrong with this one. My dad, he's like
I know,
70.
I know, but it's funny because like I do call her. Like I call her every few weeks, and I called her like the other day. I had just called her earlier a few weeks ago, and she goes, oh, Andrew, she's like, you were calling me. I thought you'd forgotten all about me because you never, ever call me. I'm like, I just called you. She's like,
oh, it's the one in Florida, right?
yeah. She's been living as an old lady.
No walker?
No walker.
Get
dude.
the fuck out of here.
She lives on her own, too.
No driving.
She doesn't drive.
Okay.
But she made a decision to stop driving. Nobody took her license away.
She just
was like, I shouldn't be driving. I'm 100 years old. She was like
103.
103. And like at 103, you got to be like, come on.
I know.
Every day you open your eyes and you're not surrounded by like heavenly angels or whatever, you must be like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to expect to be going. As soon as I turned 80, I would have been like, any day I'm going to die now. And then you live 20 more years. 23 more years.
Dude, 103.
So old. And her husband.
How many presidents?
So many. Think about all the presidents. Yeah. Fucking, she remembers Woodrow fucking Wilson for Christ's sake. Who remembers that guy?
Dude, she did it all. Nixon.
Yeah, Nixon.
She was in her prime.
Vietnam, World War II.
She was in her prime during World War II.
Yeah, I know.
Like, probably like fucking guys.
I don't know about that.
Well,
she's a nice old lady. She's 103, okay? Even back then.
103.
Yeah, she's old, and she's turning 103.
Is this your last grandparent?
Of course. No, I have a lot of 103-year-old grandparents. Yeah,
well,
dude.
I've lost my last grandparent in 2006. I don't know.
No, her husband, my grandfather, died in 1997, and then so she just had a whole nother life. I just can't imagine, because everybody she's ever known has died.
Oh, 100%.
Everybody.
Does she have one friend?
She makes like new friends and then they die.
Does she have one friend?
Yeah, she has one friend who's also like 100,000 years old.
No, but like, are they also like 101, 102?
Yeah, they're old.
No, but like, does she have someone like from the city, from the block? Like,
no, those people are gone.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Does she have that one person?
No, even like my dad's brother died last year. Like her son died. Like she's outlived everybody. But you must at that age you got to knock. You know what I mean? What do you probably?
Does she drink?
No, I don't think she drinks. No.
Does she smoke?
She smoked when she was younger.
Cigarettes?
Yeah, she smoked for like, no, not still. She quit in like 1975 or whatever, but.
So.
Yeah.
Crazy thing, my mom.
Because John, I'm going to live to be 400.
My mom's got pneumonia.
She has pneumonia?
In June. She got double pneumonia. I never heard of this before.
Double pneumonia? Jesus.
She quit cigarettes.
She did?
Still hasn't smoked to this day.
Really?
We're in September.
Wow.
So, and I asked her, like, she came over like last week.
John, I smoked it.
She came in, she gave the kid a bunch of clothes. They didn't smoke cigarettes. I'm like, wow, she's just telling the truth. And I was like, yo, how is it? And she's like, every day when I'm driving, I'm like,
I would love a
fucking
boga
piece of shit just cut me off. I gotta go. She says she pulls off the road, goes to a Wawa, goes in, goes to buy a pack, and she goes, nah,
not today. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna gamble.
Nah, my mom would never gamble.
I don't know. I mean, that's good for her. I mean, that's great. It's hard to quit smoking.
It's crazy, dude.
I couldn't imagine smoking like forever and then stopping.
40 packs.
40 packs?
I mean, 40 cigarettes a day.
That'd be the name of her documentary, 40 packs.
20 during work, 20 at home.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I was doing too.
2 packs a day.
2 packs a day.
That's a lot of smoking.
And then just cold turkey, got pneumonia, couldn't breathe.
Really? And that's all it took? She was like, I didn't know this had side effects.
No, but like, she was like, well, the whole thing is she's gotten like scares before, like pneumonia, like, oh, this might be lung cancer, but like, it was just me.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Like,
right,
live your life.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
But now that there's a kid involved, it's like,
right.
Let me actually stop.
You were in a
Let
kid.
me do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, the baby, like, she loves my grandson way more.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Parents love grandkids.
Like, yeah, because they just think of you as a baby, like, wow, this was the best. Not some guy telling me, fuck you, you voted for Trump.
No,
you're a piece of shit.
I said that to my brother actually once. We were kind of chilling one night, and I was like, life would probably be better for mom and dad. They'd probably be incentivized to live longer if we had kids.
Yeah, 100%.
But since we're not going to, they're fucking toast.
Yeah, they don't give
I was
a
like, you should. That's what I said to him. Like,
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
He should do it.
He doesn't have a girlfriend.
No, he's a cool kid.
Yeah, Adam
he's
rules.
all right. He's not. People like him.
Yeah, Adam rules.
They do. Like people always go, yo, your brother's all right.
Yeah.
They like
no,
him.
Adam's great.
I like him. I like hanging out with him.
He's probably better than you. He drinks.
Nah, he's not better than me. Nobody's better than me.
Well, you used to be the best.
I'm still the best.
No, you
I'm
don't
the
have
best
this
one in my
anymore.
family by
You don't got this anymore.
I'm better than my 103-year-old grandma. Smack that lady across the room, dude. Kidding me?
I still can't get over the fact that your grandma's 103 years old.
I know, dude.
I can't even envision.
And you know what's crazy? Her sister was like a year younger than her and was like alive, or a year older than her. So she was like 104 and died like last year.
No
They were
way.
both alive, yeah.
Just chilling with your sister the entire time.
That was a brutal. She was a bad hang. The 104-year-old lady. She was a bad hang.
Oh, she was like.
Me and my dad went to go see her. Like my grandma was like,
when you went down, yeah.
During at her 100th birthday party, she was like, "Can you go visit my sister? You know, it would mean the world to me." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I hadn't seen her in mad long. Knock on the condo door. You know, she was like, "I wish the Lord would take me," you know, like that kind of thing. I was like, yeah, hopefully he does. I don't know what you want me to do. Throw you down the stairs? Like, are you good? Something I can do to help you here? Like, so it was just kind of like, I don't want to be like old like that.
So this is your dad's mom. That's 104. Is she so Jewish?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's pretty Jewish.
Oh, she's like,
well, all the ladies
let's pray.
No, she's not. She's not religious. My family's not religious. Like even going back
Jewish.
on the grandparents' sides.
Oh, really?
They weren't religious either. No, on my mom's side, my grandfather was he didn't care, and yeah, they're not religious in that way. Like my dad never like did any rituals. He never did that shit growing up himself.
He never did
He had a bar mitzvah, and then that was it. And funny story, when we were moving out of my house, my parents, the house I grew up in a few years back, we're throwing out stuff, and we found this all these albums with my dad's bar mitzvah pictures. And he's like, "Oh, look at that. These are my bar mitzvah pictures." And we're flipping through it, and it's like all pictures of him as a kid, and he's 13 and all. And he goes, he just takes the big black garbage bag and just throws them in. I'm like, "Yo, you're not gonna." He was like, "Who cares?" He's like, "Who cares? I don't remember any of this shit." Just chucks it right in the fucking trash. He didn't care in the slightest. I was like, all right.
God damn it, dude! That's
but
so
that was
fucking
that was
funny.
like the last thing that they did, I think. And then
I can't get over 104 years old, 103 years old. That is so long to live.
So turning 103 is insane. And my grandma, she wants to die, not in a depressed way, but she's like, I wish she's like, she's done. She's also gonna. I've never heard of this happening before. She's gonna outlive Social Security. So like the checks she gets from the government are going to run out because like no one gets paid that long.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's like a whole nother issue going on. But when she outlives,
your parents have to
they're going to have to just send her money. So that's going to be like a big drain. That's when you see my mom like, "You're done, bitch." I said I wanted to buy that new Honda, that new Nissan Altima.
Yeah, about to be blowing so
Don't
much money on black. Yo, so like you're telling me,
yeah.
Your dad has some issues. My dad has some issues.
Well, he's got some health issues, but I feel like mentally he's not as like resilient.
No, but your dad has some health issues.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that your grandma could live to 107 and your dad could die in the next 3 years.
I don't think my dad's going to die in the next 3 years. I hope not.
Well,
he doesn't have that many health issues. He has like
you never know though.
You never know. Yeah, he's 70 years old. We just talked the life of a complete crackhead.
We just talked to this guy and he has the most kidney failure he can. He has a secretary.
But my dad was like, besides he had to eat with my mom maid. So that put him at a major disadvantage throughout his life. He was pretty healthy. Like
that probably built up his immunity.
He went to the gym every day his whole life.
But you told me your dad's big. I have diabetes. I don't care, and then I don't have diabetes.
Yeah,
is he still doing that?
Right now, he has no diabetes. He's been diabetes. So why he has different problems now?
So why is it? What's going on then?
He's like first of all, ever since the sepsis, he hasn't bounced back exactly. Like he's not used to, like now he feels like he measures everything in golf. He's like, I can't get through fucking 18 holes anymore. Like,
that's like, my dad does too.
He's like, I have to stop. He's like, yeah. And then for him, he's like, I'm like this whole summer, I was like, you're gonna play golf? He's like, it's not even worth it because I can't even get through. I'm like, well, just play half. He's like, no point in doing it if you can't do the whole thing.
Can't do 9.
So it's like he's just like not able to do the things he used to do, and that makes him feel like an old man.
Why don't you just do it with him?
My brother does with it. He does. He wants to. They played together.
Okay.
My brother smokes him, and he feels. My dad used to smoke my brother.
Yeah.
And he feels bad. He's like, my dad's like, I suck. I'm falling apart. Everything.
Yeah.
My dad was mad good at golf.
I stopped playing with my dad once I beat him. He was like, he got so he didn't get upset. He was like, hey, you shot really good today. I think I could tell it killed him. And I was like,
I bet my friends $80 I would beat you today. Shit. Fuck, you just cost me $80, you fucking idiot.
The most depressing thing that's ever happened to him, my dad told me, he was like, so he's always been in a golf league. Every Father's Day, that's why I would hang out with you and your dad. Yeah. Because he was always in this golf league every Sunday. And he's like, hey, can't give up this one Sunday. I'm in the golf league. It's a big Father's Day tournament.
Yeah.
So every Sunday, he would golf in this league. So he hasn't been in the league in like 2 years, obviously liver transplant and everything. And like he came here last week to see the kid, and he was telling me, he was like, they're not letting me in. And I'm like, what? Really? They're not letting you in? He's like, yeah, the bastards won't let me in. And then his girlfriend goes,
Interpreter.
Yeah, interpreter. He's like, yeah, they're not letting him in because he's walking in front of people that are putting and just hitting his own ball and then like hitting it shitty, like on purpose, so he can make his handicap shittier.
Nice.
So he can hit the other side and they're like, yeah, John, you're not ready.
He's like a drunk kid when you're playing mini golf with their friends and starts fucking around.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, dude, you're not even taking it seriously.
But everybody's trying to take it seriously because it's for money. So everybody's like on teams.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just hit the fucking ball. Like,
I don't know if that has to do with old age. I think
like,
that's
give me
just,
4.
I think your dad's just doing him in his old
that's
age,
what
which
it
is
is.
great. My dad's not motivated because he can't. He can't do things the way he used to do them, and he's. I feel like it's like affected his mental, and that's. I understand that does kind of suck. I can't imagine going through that because I've only felt like I'm like more powerful than I've ever been before.
Yeah, see, the problem with our parents is that they never really, like, your dad got into sports, but he never really did. Like, if
He was healthy, like in his own way.
yeah, but like, if I was told, like, hey, listen, you're not gonna be able to play softball or golf or anything, I'm like, can I sit and watch the goddamn Dallas Cowboys every
Right,
Sunday?
which you can.
And I'd
You
be
can do
fine.
that.
I'd be 70 years old drinking.
Yeah.
And I'd probably be dead. I wouldn't make it 104.
Yeah.
I'd be drinking and the fucking just dying.
Right.
And that's what your dad needs to do. But the problem is he watches the Jets. That's giving him a heart attack at home. The fucking Jets gonna kill him.
Yeah, sure, yeah, and you know, and he doesn't really like get a kick out of like, you know, like my friend Brian always says, like, you got to get your dad out to City Field, like take him out to a Met game, like that would be hell on earth for him. I remember, I remember one year on his birthday, I said, Dad, what do you say we go to a Met game on me, City Field? And he goes, I'll never forget it. He goes, oh yeah, great birthday present. Pay $50 for parking, sit in traffic for 3 hours, sit in traffic all day, $50 for parking. Then you go sit in the hot sun, can't see the players, can't see the game, million people around. I got a great TV, better than real life. Why the hell would I want to do that? Yeah. Happy birthday, pay $50 for parking.
You know what you should do, though? You know what you should do, like, next year?
Yeah.
I think you should bring your dad out to Wrigley.
Wrigley? He doesn't want to do stuff. I've been trying to take him to Vegas. Me and my brother have said we would throw down.
Just do it.
He won't do it.
No, but just do it. Get the ticket and just do it.
Like, dude, get on
When's
this
his
plane.
birthday?
Well, we can't do it this year. His birthday's in October. It's too late.
All right. Christmas. Get him a ticket for Christmas. But
What are we going to do? Leave my mom? She's going to be like, what, you don't take me to Vegas? Yeah. Which we don't want her
Father's
to because
Day.
we want it to be fun. What?
Father's Day.
Father's Day, June. Maybe. I would
Get
love
him a
to
ticket. Got it. Get him a ticket for Christmas. Give it to him on Christmas. Like, we're going on Father's Day
to Vegas.
to Vegas. Just it's over. He has the ticket. No chance he can't go.
Yeah.
That will make him survive another year.
And I'll get my mom a bus ticket and be like, you're going to the East Brunswick Mall. So you go spend a few days at the mall.
See ya, bitch. Go to Hollister.
Wander around the mall.
Sorry.
Go to Macy's. Go to JCPenney. We're going to go to Vegas. No, we should. I mean, because he's never been to Vegas and all he cares about is gambling.
That's crazy.
I know. He's never even been to all he knows is Atlantic City and Belmont Racetrack.
How's your dad feeling about the Jets this year? Have you talked to him about it?
I have not. All he tells me about is the Mets.
Yeah.
About how much he hates them or whatever.
Yeah.
Because Brian, you know Brian,
Yeah,
our friend.
of course.
So since we've been like 17, they've had this thing where like every time I see Brian, he's like, "Hey, tell your dad I said like I think we signed da it's gonna be good." And I always do. I'm like, "Hey, Dad, like Brian said that," and he'll be like, "Tell Brian he's an idiot. Like they have no shot. They're never gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work." He goes, "They're gonna fall apart." And so that's still. Like still to this day, Brian be like, "Yo, tell your dad like he's got to get he's got to get excited because like we're gonna be World Series champions." And my dad be like, "World Series champion, we're the worst team in the league." And it's gonna all that. So then he like even this weekend when he called me, he's like, "Oh, by the way, tell your friend Brian I'm out. No chance of being a horrible team. It's never gonna happen." And there's been times in the past few weeks where he's been like, "Hey, tell Brian I'm on the fence. Maybe they could."
Yeah.
And then
But right now, Labor Day weekend, right before it, the Mets were like, oh shit, they might actually make the playoffs. Smoked Phillies.
Yeah.
Here we go. And then at my draft on Labor Day weekend, it was fucking tied up game. Juan Soto signing from the Yankees, getting the biggest contract you've ever seen.
Yeah, I know about
Hits
Juan.
a home run, ties up the game. Mets ball it.
Of course.
And now it's just like, this is the same old Mets, dude.
Well, that's what, that's the thing, though, is like my dad's had a lifetime of pessimism. He saw them win in 1986.
He's a Mets and Jets fan.
Yeah.
I would kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm a Yankees and Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
I creamed in the 90s.
So, like, that's why, is it like just like a territory? Like, what are you a fan of if your team has lost every season your entire life?
No, your dad should be a Yankees and you're a Giants fan.
No.
Well,
But he remembers when the Mets won in 1986.
Yes.
He made me watch that when I was a kid. He had the VHS. Be like, let's watch the Mets.
Of course.
And we'd watch it. And the Jets,
my dad
were the
didn't have
Jets
to-
ever good? Yeah, they had Joe Namath and all that.
In 48. Like,
Yeah,
where
it was
the
a great-
fuck your grandma
60s,
probably
60s,
remembers
right?
it.
No, it was like the 60s, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
I'm sure she remembers when football was invented.
Yeah, exactly. It was around the 60s.
Yeah.
But what I'm
That's when her
saying is
husband
that,
stopped
like,
talking to her. That was the day he stopped talking to me.
but what I'm saying is, like, I got the Yankees from my dad.
Uh-huh.
And my dad was a Giants fan, but he played fantasy football when he was that old, like 88, playing fantasy football.
Your grandfather, you mean?
No, my dad.
Oh.
So he would get the newspaper,
Uh-huh.
and he'd be like, "Oh, I think my guy did good." And my uncle ran the league, and he would send out like a football card of your best.
But that was
player.
like just gambling. That was like bookies and stuff.
Yeah, but it was my uncle. Like, it was when fantasy football
Oh,
first
it was still
started.
fantasy. I
But like
see.
they would mail how your team did that week. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you were so poor, like you don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I'll never forget this. My clearest memory of when I was a kid, 1996, Cowboys versus Pittsburgh Steelers, and my dad just rooting against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dad, why are you rooting against Cowboys? He's like, I got a lot of money on the Steelers. I was like, yeah, but I was like, oh, you're a Giants fan, like, because my dad always hated the Giants.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it has nothing to do with the Giants.
This has to do with money.
I
kid.
just hate the Cowboys right now because I like the Steelers.
Yeah.
And right then it clicked. I was like, well, then I like the Cowboys. And the Cowboys won that game, and then that was it. My dad loved it. My dad loved that I cared about football. I was like, oh, I love Troy Aikman. I love Emmitt Smith. Like,
Yeah.
He was like, I don't like. My dad didn't care.
Right.
Now, if I ever said I was a Boston Red Sox fan or a Mets fan, he would kill me.
Yeah.
He's a Yankees fan.
I know.
He's a diehard. But like with football, it was like, nah, whatever. Like,
No.
I'm a Giants fan, like, quote unquote. Like, he's like, oh, cool, my kid likes a sport. Like, I don't give a shit.
I'll never forget because, like, you know me, I wasn't a sports kid.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any.
It would kill
I
me.
never came home and pretended to care.
I
about
hope my
sports.
sons never like you.
No, my dad has supported all my endeavors. Like, I'll give
Of
him
course.
credit.
And I will support
He hated
everything.
all the shit that I did, but he used to. I mean, not stuff he would do, but he would come to the shows, and he was always very supportive. But my brother, I still remember the crystal clear memory of him coming home with like a Giants jersey on. And I remember my dad being like, "You're not fucking wearing that. You could sleep on the fucking outside if I see that in the." He's freaking out, and they were fighting. My brother's like, "What do you care?" He's like, "This is a Mets house. This is a Jets house." Like,
Yeah.
he's just freaking out, and he was like, "I'm not kidding." He's like, "You're gonna sleep out fucking side. I see you wearing." So like, he cared a lot
Oh,
about that.
yeah. My kid came home with a Giants jersey from my fucking friend that was an uncle or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Take a fucking walk.
No,
So-
like, whatever. Like, listen, my stepson's a Phillies fan.
Uh-huh.
I'm the Yankees fan. I don't give a fuck.
right.
Like the Phillies. I don't care.
Well, the Phillies, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Phillies
I
are
don't give a
trash,
shit.
but
I don't give a fuck if you're a Mets fan, any other fan, doesn't matter. Just don't be a Red Sox fan.
Right.
And don't be a Giants or Eagles fan.
Right.
You're a Giants or Eagles fan, like, literally, that's where my downfall is.
I see.
I will fucking be so pissed off.
Right, but why
I will
would
be
your
so-
kid be an Eagles fan? We don't live in South Jersey.
Yeah, but my best friend's a fucking Eagles fan. And
That's true.
And he had a kid. I brought my son over there, and I go to grab a beer, and I just come back, and he's just going to my son and go, say go Birds. Say go Birds. I was like, yo, Jeff, shut the fuck up. Dude. Like, if that's his first words.
That'd be so funny.
Oh, dude, I would fucking.
That'd be so great. You know, every time the Yankees lost when I was a kid, my dad would take the New York Post that said like the Yankees lost and hang it up in the garage. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
So there was a whole wall of Yankees losing in my garage.
One of the first times I met you and your dad asked me what I was a fan of, I said Yankees. He was like, hey, come here, I gotta show you something.
Yeah, the
And it was
wall.
just all the wall of the Yankees. And I was like, yeah, but like, where are all the Mets wins? Like, the Yankees have 27,
No, he just
dude.
relished in their losing.
Yeah.
He hated that version of the Yankees back then.
Yeah.
And he also he was a big Rangers. He liked hockey a lot.
Yeah.
We went to a lot of Rangers games.
Yeah, hockey's.
I liked hockey because it seemed like it wasn't as sweaty.
Hockey
as
is for people like you.
sure.
Hockey is like for
Canadians.
No, but it's for the people that are like, I'm a sports fan, but like it's mainly like when you get a girlfriend
You're not allowed to hang out with your friends anymore?
No. So a lot of people that don't care about sports.
Right.
I don't know if you're a girlfriend, but what I've
girlfriend
noticed
doesn't
in my
watch sports,
life
no.
is that like a lot of people that don't like sports, like men, get these girlfriends,
Right.
and they love hockey. And
Ugh.
the reason, but that's just what it is. Like
Okay.
a lot of girls love hockey.
They do?
It's a real thing.
I've never met a girl who loves hockey, but sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
No,
Yeah.
but that's like a thing. Like girls love hockey. I don't know why.
They-
But it's
they
fast
like
paced. You
skating.
understand what's going on.
Yeah.
You scored a goal. You don't score a goal.
Right.
Football is a lot of rules. I
Right.
get it. Baseball's boring.
Right.
So like the only other thing for their little small brains is hockey.
Well, baseball, I like baseball I like going to live baseball games because you could talk the whole time.
Yes.
You don't have to pay attention.
But you can talk the whole time during football. There's literally timeouts in between every
yeah,
fucking
there is. There's a
5
commercial
seconds.
literally every 5
Yeah.
seconds.
So you can just be chilling the entire time unless you're in my basement. 4 screens, everything live.
And you're all invited, folks. Come out to John's basement
Yeah.
every single Sunday. He's going
Every
to be in
single
here in the
Sunday.
Why That's Funny podcast studio screaming at 12 TVs.
Yeah.
Are you and your friends going to do football Sunday every Sunday, you think?
100%.
All right.
Man, we'll see how the kid does. But other than
Yeah,
that-
we'll see how I'm sure he'll love the backyard.
Yeah, no, he's got. Just put him out there, put a little camera
Hey,
on
go
him.
out, have a good time. Go see the stars, kid.
But anyway, hey, this is a great show.
All right. Thank you, folks.
Let's hope that your grandma gets to another year.
Dude,
When's
okay,
your
so when
birthday?
this one debuts, it'll be, let me look at the calendar real quick.
So the last one debuted September 4th.
Okay.
So this will be September 10th.
September 10th. So my grandma's birthday is September 16th.
Ah, she's making it.
She's going to make it. If she doesn't make it till then, I mean,
That'd
come
be
on.
so shitty.
Yeah, she's got to make it.
Hey,
Don't die on me yet, Grandma. You're only 2 weeks away from the big number here.
celebrate this boy's birthday next week. Woo woo.
My birthday's on the 14th.
Yeah, next week.
Damn, I can't believe I'm 37, dude.
Ew, I've been 37 all year.
I know, but for me, it's different.
Nah, for you, it's gay.
Yeah, I know. It is gay. 37 is gay. I'm not trying to be 40 years old,
Yeah, we're
which is what we're
close.
cruising towards.
I'm about to be closer than you, dude.
Yeah, but I'm still 25. This isn't good.
Yeah, you're bald and gray. I'm just gray.
Yeah, but I live like a kid.
And I have a kid.
And you have a kid.
Yeah.
It's all good. Who cares?
We're all going to die.
Not me. I'm going to live forever.
Salute. 104 years to come.
I'm going to live to be 103 like my grandma.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Later.
Thank you for listening to Why That's
What an
Funny.
uplifting note
We
to
hope
end
you
on.
enjoyed the show.
Thank you, folks.
Message us your questions at Why That's Funny Podcast on Instagram. Until next time, so long.